Run, do high-intensity interval training or yoga, eat low-carb, high-fat or low GI and lean protein, intermittent fasting, GMO is bad, organic is good, and all that jazz. There are endless mixed messages swirling around about how to be healthy, but the truth is, there are some fundamentals that many of us are just getting plain wrong. Hey Luxers, this list might make you angry. These might make you throw your hands up in the air, but the most important thing is that after this list, we hope you'll be informed to make some healthier life choices. Let's now take a look at 15 health mistakes you don't know you're making. Welcome to Alux.com, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're not subscribed yet, you're missing out. Number 1. Skipping the flu shot. The most common argument for not getting the flu shot that you might have heard is that it gives you the flu, and the response is yes, because that's exactly how immunization works. Well done, bright spark. Since the ingenious science that introduced us to small, manageable doses of viruses that before would have killed us, we have been building up a tolerance or immunity to those viruses so that when we encounter them again, we are already able to battle them because we have the antibodies prepared to fight them off. It's not magic, it's literally science, tried and tested science. The evidence is irrefutable, no matter how much a tinfoil hat-wearing anti-vaxxer screams and shouts about it on Facebook. Getting the annual flu shot is your adult responsibility equivalent of vaccinating your child. It stops the most common flu viruses from putting you flat on your back for 2 weeks. It also prevents you from passing it on to anyone else who could be more vulnerable around you, like the elderly, children, or people with chronic illnesses, because in these groups, a full-blown flu could be deadly. But what's wrong with a bit of sick leave, you ask? Well, the thing is, you have no control over how severe your bout of the flu is going to be. Many cases of a viral flu land people in the hospital or increase their risk of cardiac events. This puts a strain on the healthcare system, and in times of crisis, like in the case of the COVID-19 outbreak, it's selfish to be admitted to hospital for something you could have had a small shot to prevent. So, if you're mistaken over how important the flu shot is, we hope you understand your public responsibility now. Number 2. Consulting Dr. Google. If you ever want to know the fastest way to contract a deadly disease, try Googling your symptoms. We can guarantee you that within minutes, you'll be dying of some deadly disease. Better yet, reach out to your social media friends and ask for advice, and before you know it, you'll be gulping bone broth and have a list of herbs to brew you didn't even know existed. If you must consult a medical practitioner online because of finance or time constraints, be sure they're a trained professional. Don't consult with Susan from your kid's swim class via Messenger, unless you want your headache caused by eye strain to turn into a full-blown brain tumor in just a few clicks of the old Google search. But if you do, you should know the remedy is always just to brew up a few leaves of… Just kidding, go get a doctor. Number 3. Organic isn't always the answer. Sometimes you need to rethink the question before you decide that organic beetroot crisps are the answer, because in this case, the question was more likely, should I be eating a bag of crisps, not a competition between organic or not. So often we're shoveling in the calories without a care in the world when we see the word organic pasted all over the package. But whether organic or not, many foods still have no nutritional value or are just empty calories that won't give you any energy. Instead, work out what you need to achieve to get the health goal you're going for. More energy, better sleep, stable moods, or weight loss or gain. Then work out what foods your body needs to achieve this goal in the healthiest way possible. Perhaps this means eating organic, but perhaps it also means eating less processed foods or more whole and simple foods. There are so many other ways to add healthy habits to your diet than just grabbing anything that says organic. Number 4. Stop lying to yourself about diet drinks. We all deserve a cheat meal once in a while, but if you find yourself justifying your junk food diet with the sacrifice you make by ordering the sugar-free drink option, then you're missing the point. Diet drinks are the lesser of the two evils, but are only a healthy choice on the side of a highly nutritious meal. If you're honest with yourself, your coffee with no sugar was a measly sacrifice when you consider the cream cheese chocolate chip bagel you ordered with it, and the skinny milk isn't going to get you any closer to your health goals if you order whipped cream on top. Be sure to enjoy a spoil every now and again, but don't justify an everyday cheat by ordering a diet drink or by dropping a teaspoon of sugar in lieu of a basket of muffins. Number 5. Taking a pill instead of a walk. We're in no way meaning to override any doctor's orders with this next bit of advice, but we often forget the healing power of exercise and fresh air. When you're feeling overwhelmed in a situation or need to take a minute to think, instead of turning to an over-the-counter pill to calm you down and start replying feverishly to an email rant response, why not head out for a walk around the block, or take a run or throw a ball for your dog, or just run up and down the stairs at work if you can't get out? Before you know it, your blood pressure will come back down, and the problem won't need so much of a big reaction. Now you can protect both your cardiac and vascular health, plus your mental health in just one simple action. Number 6. You think healthy eating costs more than you can afford. So often you hear people drone on about how expensive health foods are. And sure, while almond milk or miracle chia seed energy bars might cost a ton, seasonal fruits and vegetables, lentils, and staple carbs like couscous and brown rice are pretty well priced in most countries, and these are the real winners when it comes to healthy eating. Processed foods, cans, and ready-made meals can be cheap when they come on special, but they don't really fill you up and you end up eating more than you budgeted on, so the price per meal ends up costing the same. Plus, you're not getting the nutritional value you would have gotten from whole foods like vegetables and grains. That means you'll need supplements like vitamins or protein powders, or turn to caffeine and energy drinks or sugar to give you the boost you need to get through your day. Stick to seasonal, whole foods. Batch cook and freeze portions if you're tight on time. And meal prep your lunchboxes once a week to cover you with nutritional meals while you're at work. If you plan ahead, you can eat for less than $1 a meal and your body will thank you. Number 7. Underestimating how your health affects your whole life. It's all fun and games gaining a little bit of extra weight until you split your pants or don't fit into anything in your closet anymore. When you start to avoid social gatherings because you're tired or feel unconfident, then poor health is limiting your life and it's time to take back your power. If those extra donuts are robbing you of your sex drive, then call the cops on your bad habits. Cut back for the sake of sanity and your relationship, and you'll be satisfied with a whole different after-dinner treat. When we feel unconfident about our appearance, we don't perform at our peak. Do yourself a solid and look after yourself and your health, and make choices that complement your self-image. Number 8. Fitness needs time and a gym membership. Being physically fit doesn't just happen during those stolen 20-minute gym sessions you cram in a few times a month. Every day you can boost your personal best with just a few health hacks. How many choices are you making a day that are missed opportunities to get some solid physical exercise? None, you say? Well, did you take the elevator today? Did you drive to work even though it's less than a 20-minute walk? Did you circle the parking lot more than once just to get a closer spot to the store entrance? All of those small choices are missed opportunities to squeeze in the most out of your day and hack your health. Stop thinking of working out as some completely binary part of your day and start looking for ways to add more movement wherever you can. Number 9. Mental health matters. It's easier to see physical changes that we don't like than it is to notice unhealthy mental health patterns. But the truth is, poor mental health that goes unchecked is a serious problem for our overall health. When it comes to mastering your mind, Alux has got you covered. Give yourself a healthy mental edge and join our meditation course, Mind Mastery. Sign up today at Alux.com/mindmastery. Number 10. Underestimating the importance of routine. No one's suggesting you jump into your running shoes and tackle a 5K every morning before breakfast. But what is important is developing a strong morning routine. Having time to do all that you need to do in the morning can really pay off. Make sure you leave yourself enough time to wake up properly, stretch a bit, have a good grooming routine, eat breakfast, leave time for your commute to work. Take time to prioritize your goals and prepare how you'll respond to situations you think might arise through the day. This is a far better way than just rushing off blindly in a panic, reacting to whatever happens in the day. Number 11. Don't skimp on investing where you rest. Saving on a good mattress or desk chair or going cheap on running shoes can cost you in the long run, not only financially when you have to replace them sooner than expected, but also the cost to your health when they don't offer the comfort and support you need. You'll be picking up the bill for chiropractors, physiotherapy, or doctor's appointments. Plus, your performance will be compromised because you won't be in top health. And if you hadn't considered the true cost of some of these savings, then check out our other video, What You Should Spend Money On. Number 12. Holidays are not an expense, they're an investment. We all have seasons where we're expected to work around the clock or to push to make a deadline. But these should be balanced with some more mundane downtime, time off, and good old-fashioned holidays. Don't get suckered into thinking that the strong and powerful individual you are doesn't need an afternoon nap once in a while. There is nothing noble in burning out. Number 13. Not knowing your elbow from your asshole. Don't leave every single health decision up to the professionals. There are some parts of your health that don't require a 7-year medical school degree to know, like how much water to drink, how many calories to consume, and what foods do and don't agree with you. Not only does this require some light reading, but also a general awareness of what's going on in your body. Knowing what does and doesn't work for you will also make sure you aren't running from one health fad to the next, harming your health in the long term. Instead of starting, binging, and starving your health, listen to your body, do some reading when it's needed, and serve it well. It's the only one you've got. Number 14. Thinking that summer bodies really exist. There isn't some magic mantra we can say 3 weeks before we bust into swimming gear and voila, our summer body appears. There's no diet or workout plan that can secure you a swimwear catalog body at a moment's notice. Don't get suckered into the hype. Make a today resolution. Decide what your body goal is and work toward the body shape you want. Don't try to race against some unrealistic timeline. Number 15. Thinking a health fad will fix all of your problems. There are no shortcuts to health. Sure, you can lose the weight or quit smoking or drinking, but you can't undo the damage already done. What you can do is prioritize your health from here on out. There's never a reason to throw in the towel and give up on your health. That's just moronic. The best time to quit a bad habit is 10 years ago. The next best time is today. So strap in for the long haul and build a healthy lifestyle that will lead to a long and happy life. So, Aluxers, what was one choice you made in your life that led to the biggest difference in your health? Good or bad, it's confession time. Let us know in the comments. Now, since you stuck with us until the end, we've got one little golden nugget of a bonus for you. Here it is. There's one thing we all do that feels heavenly, but is so bad for us. Can you guess what it is? Cleaning our ears with Q-tips. The problem is we often push the wax deeper into our ear. The solution? Softening the wax with Debrox drops and irrigating the ears with warm, clean water using a syringe. Definitely doesn't have quite the same appeal, does it? Until next time, Aluxers, keep those ears squeaky clean and give this video a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe for more content every day.